Welcome back to A Bard in Skyrim. My name is Ricky. This is Daniel. Last week we found a note, but we really should have found the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. The Greybeards aren't going to be super happy about it, but someone here took it, and we're going to find it. Also, before I forget, last week after I finished recording, I headed over to Morthal to sell some stuff, and a courier ambushed me and gave me a note from a friend. The note told me that I caused a bit of a stir when I was shouting at that dragon last week, or when Daniel was shouting at that dragon last week. And people were like freaked out, but this guy wasn't, and he told me to go to Skyborn Altar, where I will find a word of power. Hey, wait. You're the person who told me where to get the Dragonstone, or told Farngard where to get the Dragonstone. I'd like to rent the attic room, please.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room.
You don't?
You can have the one on the left. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about.
Yep.
I think you're looking for this.
Hey! That's mine!
Talk.
Jerk.
Follow me.
Fine. I guess. I'm also tempted to just leave you here forever.
We got rooms and food.
If I didn't need to advance the main quest, I would.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn.
I am the Dragonborn.
I hope they're right.
Well, they are right, because I am the Dragonborn.
I just handed you the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Does that make me Dragonborn too?
No. Unless you can absorb the soul of a dragon, you are not the Dragonborn. What do you want with me?
I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Ugh. Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty, and I figured out where the next one will come back to life.
Okay.
We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there.
Let's go kill a dragon. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm not following Delphine. I'm just not. I've done it before. She spends a lot of the time saying things like, I hope you really are the Dragonborn, and I'm glad you decided to come with me, because otherwise you probably would have died on this trip. Which is weird, given how frequently... Oh, it's just birds. How frequently she gets into fights. So instead, we're taking the Skyrim cab. I'd like to hire your carriage. I want to go to Windhelm. 20 gold. No, I haven't. That's why I'm taking this cart. I don't know why Delphine insists on walking here when you can just take the carriage for 20 gold. It seems insane. I guess Delphine's already here. Oh, what was that? Oh, it's a dragon. Spoilers. We came to Kynes Grove to kill a dragon. Kynes Grove. And then the innkeeper lady. Hey, innkeeper lady, get back here. Oh, the innkeeper lady doesn't want to talk to me. Normally, she's the one who tells you that there's a dragon up ahead. Okay. Hi, Alduin. I was going to give him a fun nickname, but I thought that was weird. Okay, what is up with stuff and not spawning? Oh, that Delphine made it. Okay, good. Not that bad. Oh, it could be. Hang on. Oh, he's a skeleton! I'm so glad he's a skeleton! I don't know, like half the time he comes out with the scales still on. Now, let's hope he's a fire dragon. This is a don't have fire breath yet. Oh, wait, hang on. Alduin's talking. What? No, I don't. No. Other people gave me that name. I did not take it for myself. Okay, so I don't know what he is. Also, remember, I did up the difficulty. I talked about that. Ow! Last week. Oh, this is gonna suck. So here's the problem with him being a frost dragon and me only having frost breath. Frost breath is quite powerful, but frost dragons have a resistance to frost. They don't have a resistance to fire. Also, I have 11 minutes left on the Blessing of Talos that I got from the Shrine of Talos. At which point, we will be done with it. You know, Delphine, you should be distracting this dragon more so I can attack it better. What do you think I am doing, Delphine? Cannot let it bite us. We have no armor. That will change, but sort of. I'm gonna switch to Unrelenting Force just to... It'd be nice if I had all three words. Then it... I mean, based on the fact that he's a frost dragon, this might do about as much damage. This does not do as much damage as frost breath normally, to be clear. But it might do as much damage. Oh. You know, I actually do sort of feel bad killing a lot of these dragons. Ooh! New thing to enchant! What's happening is I'm about to absorb the dragon soul, which I like doing by going into third person. Every time. It never gets old for me. Jerkface. Stealing my horn.
God, it's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
Yeah! That's what I've been saying.
I owe you some answers, don't I? I'm one of the last members of the Blades.
So, what's our next move?
First thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Okay. And what makes you think the Thalmor are bringing the dragons back? Which they're not, by the way. It's literally just the black dragon you saw a second ago. It's Alduin, World Eater.
Nothing solid yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else.
Oh, it's because you hate
The
them.
Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened.
Couple things.
Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
I'll talk about it in a second. We need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy...
How do we get in?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood.
Okay.
I'm not back when you get there. Wait
Not for a while.
I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. So, there's a couple things that I want to talk about real fast before we go return the horn to the Greybeards. Number one, the Thalmor had no idea how they were going to save Ulfric from the chopping block. Alduin showing up was a blessing in disguise because they really didn't know what they were going to do. Number two, they have no clue about the dragons. We'll find out all this information later. I just want to talk about it now. And number three, I totally understand why she hates the Thalmor. I also kind of understand why the Thalmor hate her. I also kind of hate her. But the Thalmor did hunt down all the Blades and kill them, and she's a member of the Blades. On gear.
You've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Yes, I have.
Well done. You have now passed all the trials.
Cool.
Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn the final word of Unrelenting Force. Da, which means push.
Oh.
Da.
The best word. Literally.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Yeah, indiscriminately is more like it.
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you Da! Rock! Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed.
So, now we're headed to Skyborn Altar. It's in the area we were actually in vaguely last week. There's this, looks like a standing stone that might be of interest to us. I definitely didn't need to go the way I went, mostly due to the fact that I'm pretty confident that, I can't get where I want to get from where I am. Hang on. Oh. Well, that was slightly depressing. I was actually kind of hoping he'd go flying. Hello?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Okay. See, now the problem with them dying immediately is that they lose all of their physics. Okay, so officially now I think I may need to nerf my Foos shout. I mean, maybe not. But I kind of really don't want these guys. Oh, I must have. Okay, well, the other bandit is apparently gone now. I must have accidentally shouted. Ooh, well, nope. Never mind. So the Lord Stone. Lord Stone's great. Those under the sign of the Lord are more resistant to both magicka and physical damage. And they only have one sign blessing at a time. Now, right now we have the Thief Stone. I would much rather have this. So the Lord Stone it is. So what is the Lord Stone, you ask? It is 50 points of damage resistance and 25% magic resistance, which is excellent news because that's the one thing we won't be having a lot of is damage resistance and magic resistance. Ooh, Staff of Zombies. That's interesting. We're not going to use it, but it's kind of fun. Dragon. I missed. Dragon. The nice thing is that Unrelenting Force does stagger. So, like, even the biggest enemies that aren't sun, so, for the briefest of seconds, I can stun a dragon. Now, again, what we don't want is for the dragon to try and bite us. Now, we do have 50 points of damage resistance of armor. So the key to this fight is keeping the dragon away from us and staggered. This would be better if it was a fire dragon. Oop, it's doing the thing. Hang on. I don't know if that slidey bit actually helps. But if it actually does anything. But a lot of dragons in this game do it. And there we go. Second dragon down of the day, actually. Absorb the dragon soul. Woo! Never gets old. And now, coincidentally, I'm going to... Not that coincidentally. I'm going to use it to unlock the second word of Frost Breath. Which now does more damage. So Viarmo has tasked us with getting King Olaf's verse from Deadman's Respite, although it doesn't explicitly say that anywhere there. And I feel like maybe we should head over there and at least just scout out the area. And oh, look at that, coincidentally, we're in Morthal. I actually came here to finish selling all of the dragon bones that I got because they are really expensive. And in the process of selling all the crap that I've accumulated in this episode, I leveled up again, but my speech skill isn't quite at 30, so we can't take that next perk. So now I have 2 perks hanging around, doing nothing. There's an enemy on the screen. Oh, it's just a spider. Whoops. Okay, this spider is tough. Holy cow. I mean, this spider is tough. Also, I'm pretty sure as a wood elf I have a great resistance to poison. I didn't need to do that last one. So that spider nearly killed us, which is worrying. I mean, yikes. It does make me a little nervous going forward, whether or not we can stay on adept difficulty. Alright, Skyrim, I'm noticing a distinct lack of a dragon that always spawns right here every time I do this quest, even when I've done it at the very beginning of the game. I want my dragon. That was the whole reason we came over here. I mean, right now. Fine, whatever. So we got the horn back from Delphine, and then she led us to go kill a dragon. But on the plus side, the Greybeards didn't seem to mind too much, so that's a good sign. Next time, we're going to go get King Olaf's verse. This has been a Bard in Skyrim. Thank you for watching, and come back soon for more Skyrim.